Hi everyone, this is Sunette, and in this video we are walking you through how to start the process of self-shaping. And we start simple, we start easy, and we make the starting of the easy steps fun. For me, that is important, where in my life, when starting projects, I tended to become very grumpy. Very grumpy. And sitting there and going, do I have everything I need? Oh man, I've got deadlines. Oh, get everything together as much as I can. Oh, I need to get this. I need to get that. Oh, I need to get this whole thing done in that future vision that I saw of absolute meticulous perfection. And what I'm seeing here is no. All right? Don't want us to start like that, especially not with self. I mean, our life pressures and the amount of pressure this thing can bring by itself unto us, more than enough to deal with. So let's bring in some fun, laughter, enjoyment, childness, however you would like to as well. And for me, how all that kind of pressure and stress and grumpiness of the start of something and kind of imprisoning myself by an end result, the burden of all of that very seldom even allow me to start and want to start and learn anything and remember to also enjoy myself and express myself and realize that whatever I'm working on is an extension of me, and just accepting the fact that I'm beginning, I'm learning something new, I'm taking my first steps. I have no idea what the next and the next and the next and the next are going to bring. I've got a general idea. But where I am right now is here taking my first step. And the first step of any process like this, self and shaping, I'd just like to get my bearings, and ensure I put a bit of me into it as well, because we tend to forget that whenever we start with something. Remember, shaping a healthy self-style, self and living. Self is first there. Just remember to always bring your own uniqueness and individuality through in a process that you're walking. It's no different to self and shaping. All right. So let's take a look at another example that you can use in the little things that get you about yourself. Usually many people might also go, yeah, I can actually mention a few things that gets to me of other people. Lots of those. But I've also found that comes up in my head when I don't notice my own. So if more of other people's irritating things that irritate you about them comes up in you, take a breath, take a moment, and observe more of your everyday life and realize you may actually have also got quite a few in the back hidden there inside yourself. So some more examples is, a common one for me has been wanting to do something and not doing it. Whether it's even household things. And then, I say to myself, okay, I'll do it. And then I'll do it is a day that passes. And eventually I get to a week and there's just one moment where I walk in and I break down. I'm like, I can't live like this anymore. Something has to be done. And then I go into this energy of let's do it. And then I try and do everything at once. And I run myself down and don't get to other projects. So now I was like, that needs some shaping. And I then placed a guideline for myself where, okay, I realize sometimes I say I need to do that in an energy, like I say it because I think I have to. Like I have to do it now. I must. What are other people going to think? What is my partner going to think? What is it saying about me? Oh, I make such an issue about it. Even on the first day, then with all those issues and realizing, the day we just wouldn't have allowed it, even still, just looking at it practically, taking that to the next day, right? Now the next day comes, and now all of those issues and points piled up, and now I'm already stressing about this thing that I want to do, but I haven't even done it. And make this whole mind thing about this, let's call it a laundry basket that's there. And it becomes this monster inside my head that I'm actually scared of. And eventually, maybe by day 3 and 4, I actually just resist doing that because of what I've done with it in my head. So I just sat there going, okay, no, can't do this to myself, but let's maybe go back and see, why do I do it? Where do I fall into this pattern? Where's it coming from? Why do I make such a big issue about it? And I found that initial starting point where the moment I say to myself, I need to do that, I must do it, I must get to it, but I do it in that kind of a hasty, chasing, self-judging, fear, insecurity starting point, that's where the problem comes in. I don't look at reality practically, and the fact that in relation to how I am living now and the nature of the clothes I need to wear and must have, I don't need to do that right away. So I stress about not doing it right away, not getting to it, and eventually I don't get to it. It's like I compromise myself within my own fear and my own stress. So I looked at, all right, how am I going to fit self and shaping in here? Knowing it's not going to immediately change. Remember, in the example as well that I've used previously, you're not immediately going to change. It takes time. So where I'd like everyone to start is identify that problem. See where it accumulates to and where it starts. Then ask the question, you can sit down with the paper, write self, shaping, and in the middle your how-to. This is what worked for me. The structure, if I take a piece of paper, write self, shaping, the how-to, and the problem at the top. So I write down laundry, delayed, delayed laundry. And my how-to of change was, okay, when I see it, I first ask myself, what is the purpose of doing it? What is the reason? That's the first 2 questions that defines our shaping of self, the purpose and reason of doing something. So right there, I realized my purpose and reason was compromising. It was to please, to appease my own insecurities and judgments. It was to rush, want to get everything done now. And like, all right, that reason and purpose as starting point created myself and living into a consequential compromising state for me and my partner, because it's not nice coming down to someone who is breaking down over laundry not being done, okay? So, like, okay, whoa. Then, like, okay, what's my reason and purpose for doing laundry? It is to, yes, make sure there's not wrinkles, it doesn't pile up. I don't go into excuses, reasons, and justifications for not doing it. I don't make issues about it. But mainly, my purpose and reason for laundry is actually I enjoy doing it. When I sat down with myself and realized the moments when I do laundry, me and laundry and music, that's our thing. So I've got my phone on in the room, playing some music, folding, and I also like organizing the clothes because we've got different cupboards. So I've already got a system that I like using. So I thoroughly enjoy it. So I'm like, girl, look at what you're missing when you do that to yourself. So my reason and purpose is for that enjoyment of a moment with me doing laundry. And yes, I do dance by myself. And singing, even though my voice is not great. But it's a moment where I can express myself with my voice and my dancing. And redefining that purpose and reason so that it has still happened a couple of times where I go into that panic of, no. And then I go, No. We are going to do it in the moment, when and as I can. Just going every day practically, having it in the back of my mind, looking at other priorities and responsibilities that are here now, and just be spontaneous about it. And interestingly enough, I realized doing it that way, I got it done sooner than I usually would have. Right, everyone. So essentially, the lesson to learn with the definition of how we're going to shape is in the words reason and purpose. What is my reason for doing this? Why am I doing this? What is the purpose of it? What am I going to get out of it? What am I going to create for myself out of it? You know, we do tend to be beings of, well, yeah, I'll do it, but what am I going to get out of it? So make it a thing for yourself. What are you going to get out of it? I get some enjoyment, expression, exercise, singing at the top of my lungs without my partner making fun of me. And everyone, there's so much of self and living just waiting for you out there to discover and enjoy. And I'm so looking forward to continuing with you more. Thank you very much.